here's the nice Microsoft shared responsibility model. You can see on the right hand side of that graphic, there's software as a service, platform, infrastructure, and on-prem. Microsoft 365 sits as a software as a service. And if you trace that down, you can see the dark blue square. Next to it is the light blue square that says information and data. Next to the left of that, it says that responsibility is always retained by the customer. And if you look at the font that I've blown up, the text that I've blown up, ultimately, you're responsible for your data. Yes, you're responsible for compliance and governance and things like that. But at the same time, Microsoft is saying, look, guys, we're keeping the lights on. We're making sure that the servers are running and the network's there and you can log into your email. But if you lose data, then that's ultimately your responsibility. So just keep that in mind as we go through. And if we look at retention of data, so somebody deletes something in our environment, and we go into a brand new Microsoft 365 environment or something that we haven't changed any settings on, what are we actually getting in terms of time to get those files back if someone's deleted it? The first thing that you'll probably notice is actually we've got all sorts of different time. We've got all sorts of different retention. It isn't just one big catch-all that says, hey, don't worry, guys, doesn't matter what you use, you're going to get 30 days or 100 days. You're not. You're going to get a mixture all over the place of different levels of data recovery time. And if you delete something out of Planner or Bookings, well, good luck, because there is no recovery path at all. And some of them further up, if you look at Teams Chat and Viva, for example, they are just keeping them for compliance. You can't actually get them back and put them into a working place. We're going to talk about the big three at the top there in terms of the Exchange, OneDrive, SharePoint, because that's where the most people are doing their work and actually wouldn't want to lose anything. And let's see what they actually look like and how they play out when someone deletes something. So let's talk about email. You've got an email, you delete it from your mailbox, that goes into your deleted items. Yeah, that's fine. This is all pretty standard stuff. But actually then you might have seen sometimes you've got a recover deleted items button that you can press, which is like a recycle bin of your recycle bin. Now, it's important to know that the user can actually delete that email permanently from the second stage recycle bin. And at that point, it goes into an admin only recycle bin where it's got a 30-day timer. And after that 30 days, then that email is gone. So if no one gets to it, it's going to be deleted. And just to show you how that plays out in end user world, the top screenshot is me in my Outlook. There I am, I've deleted something, I'm in my deleted items, and I find the recover items deleted from this folder button. And then at the bottom, you can see, hey, I've just permanently deleted that from my mailbox. That has gone into that 30-day timer. So that's really straightforward. Microsoft actually have guides that say, here's how to get your data and how to find it as a non-admin, as a standard user. If you take OneDrive, SharePoint, and Teams, they use sort of all the same backend. The scenario plays out the same way. I delete something, it goes in my recycle bin. I then put it into the second stage recycle bin, and then I can purge that again as a standard user. I can say, no, permanently don't want that. And then the 93 days timer starts. If no one gets to that, then after that, it's gone. And it's exactly the same situation, right? So here I am in my OneDrive. I've got a transcript of a meeting that I had with somebody. I've deleted it from my OneDrive. It's gone into my recycle bin. I've then gone into my second stage recycle bin. And here I am about to permanently delete that transcript file, from my OneDrive. So just coming back, I'm putting it into the 93 days bucket here, that if no one gets to it or no one asks for it, it will be gone after 93 days. And that plays out in certain ways. So if you've been an admin of an IT environment where you've had to deal with leavers, then you'll know and have probably seen that leavers love to clear out the decks of everything from time to time when they're leaving. And I'm calling that the departing destruction checklist. So why do they do it? Well, I think they're probably covering their tracks. They've probably sent some stuff somewhere that they don't want everyone else to see. But what they do is they start that timer for you. They delete all their emails. They empty their deleted items, their recoverable items, because you can do it all through the applications that we're using. They delete their OneDrive. They empty the OneDrive recycle bins. They go into Teams and they delete messages and chats. And now you're on the hook. You've got that timer now. That started on you. So that person has left. They don't care. Maybe the person coming in, they're still trying to figure out what they don't know about their new job. They don't know what they need to ask for. And there's a timer running there that if you aren't protecting that data in 93 days or less, if it's exchanged, it could be 14, it's going to be gone. So this is just real scenarios that I see when we manage users in Microsoft 365 at scale.